Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. In this episode, we're going to be making our way to the Forsaken Fortress, because now that we have the Blade of Evil's Bane, we can hopefully finally save our sister and defeat Ganondorf, because yeah, according to the King of Red Lions, this blade should be the blade that should defeat Ganon, but we'll see about that. Obviously the Master Sword doesn't look the same way as how we remember it, and there will be a reason for that, but I'm not going to get into that yet. What I want to do before I start sailing straight to the Forsaken Fortress, 'cause it's going to take a bit, is kind of open up something for us that will make traveling overall so much easier. I mean, the swift sail in this game overall makes traveling really easy, but on top of it, there's another thing you can do. This was in the original version of the game, so don't worry, it's not just an HD feature, but that is if you, I want to say, head northwest of the place, the Tower of the Gods. So right here, the Tower of the Gods was over here. I should really fill up my map, and this is where I'm at right now, the Northern Triangle Isle. And if I go ahead and sail over to this, we'll notice it's a giant cyclone, and this guy looks very familiar. So, foolish creature who does not fear the gods, to the end of the sea with you. Let the winds of Cyclos' wrath blow you away. Now, we've seen something similar to this. Yes, this is, I believe, Silos or Cyclos, or I don't know. I don't really pay attention when reading it. But what I do know is that he is the brother of Zephos, the one who taught us the Wind's Requiem. And all you need to do, according to him, when we see his brother, we should give him a little beating, let him know that he's disturbing the Great Sea and overall not doing a good thing. So now that we do have a bow, we can approach this giant cyclone and hit him with our bow. And whoa, he is huge. So that's a heck of an arm you got there. But now he'll shrink for us. And just like his brother, he'll actually teach us something new. Because yes, we are a mastery of the air, and we're quite the Wind Waker, as he can tell. So yes, we can control the wind. We're the Wakers of wind, and now we're going to control it even more. If anything, we'll control cyclones, which I guess is technically wind. But okay, let's go ahead and play this song. So I believe he started off by... Oh wait, how did he do it? Was it like this? I totally was not paying attention to how he performed it. Down, right, left, up. How did I not know how to play that? I don't know. I'm completely spaced out. You know what? A little rusty, but whatever. All right, there we go. We learned the Ballad of Gales. This here is going to allow us to form little cyclones that will actually carry us to other parts of the sea. And this is actually very, very helpful within the game. And we're overall going to need it to progress within the story, but right now it's just kind of an optional thing we got out of the way, and I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Let's play it correctly this time, and if I do so, as you can see by playing the Ballad of the Gales, or Ballad of Gales, we can, yes, teleport to certain areas around the Great Sea. Now, the one area you don't want to teleport to is the closest area to the Forsaken Fortress. We'll teleport one quadrant away from where we're at, so we're not really traveling too far, but yeah, it kind of references, you know, a song from an older Zelda game. On top of that, it just sounds really nice, and just seeing this animation is pretty cool, like being able to travel from one place to another like so. But okay, we're in front of Tingle Island, and in general, I mean, I don't really care where I'm at. I just want to make my way to the Forsaken Fortress so we can do what we need to do. And I'm going to take out bait just in case. Let me make sure my map is open. But yeah, our goal is just to head up here. So we're going to be doing just that. It's been such a long time since we last been there, because I mean, it was so early on within the game when we actually took on the Forsaken Fortress, and now we have to revisit it, but much more equipped. You know, this time with a sword in a hand, because we didn't have a sword throughout most of the Forsaken Fortress. So yeah, this is pretty much like the time to revisit that early portion within the game and see how far you've come. And I really like this portion within the game, and I like this whole segment. And there are more side quests I could be doing, especially since I do have the bow, and this guy's getting so annoying. I really dislike how he's ruining the music. So you know what, just come here, die. There we go. Okay, now I can actually enjoy this. Jeez, that was annoying. But the island that we could have actually went to is over here. And speaking of which, let me just get the name of this island on our map. I need to swap once again things out. Wish I could do that, you know, with my gamepad immediately, but I can't. At least I can open up my map again with my gamepad, so I don't have to pause again. But yes, this island here is, I believe, known as the Mother and Child Isles, which we're going to figure out right now thanks to the map fish. And the reason why I'm mentioning this and the reason why I didn't teleport here is because if you try, the game will tell you to come back later on. You'll be allowed to go there, it's just it doesn't really give you much. And I just thought I'd explain it. And yeah, it's called the Mother and Child Isles. So if it couldn't make sense and why it was called that, one is a giant island and one's a baby small island. So it's like a mother and its child. Pretty clever. I mean, I like all the islands' names within this game. That's why they're pretty easy to like just remember, because I feel like it's really obvious names. It's kind of like Pokemon names, like at least the ones that tend to be really complicated. If you like break it down, you'll notice it's several words kind of like put together. At least I noticed that. I didn't know how like that was with most Pokemon until I saw like certain Pokemon. I want to say I can't even think of any of the top of my head. That's how like little I know about Pokemon. Not really, but yeah, for some reason I just can't think of any. But in general, I just feel like the names for Pokemon are pretty clever for what they are. And whoa! The sun flew down. It's actually really funny because I don't think you can actually change the time of day here. Like if I try to make it daytime, it won't work. Like no matter what, every time you approach the Forsaken Fortress, it's gonna be nighttime. Yes, evil power seems to have blocked the effects of your music you conducted. Ganondorf doesn't like the daylight. He's not a fan. So when we approach his island, it has to be night. This is the only time you can get that vibe of creepiness. Because if we came here during the day, I don't see it being creepy at all. And I really wonder if this will really do anything. I mean, areas like Windfall Island, Outset Island, Dragon Roost, and I want to say the Forsaken Fortress have all been filled out automatically on our map. But I believe he'll fill it out indefinitely for us so we can get a better view of it. Yeah, because no matter what, the game will show us the Forsaken Fortress, but it's not actually filled out on our map. We need the map fish to do so, because the only reason why the game has it on your map is so you know where it is, because it's a really main area within the game that they can't just remove, like Outset Island and Windfall and even Dragon Roost. But alright, the other islands you can actually beat the game without really visiting. Not all of them, but some of them, like the majority of the ones I was visiting in the previous episodes before taking on the Tower of the Gods. But yeah, here we go. Bunch of lag. You know, the game introducing all of this great lag because so much things being exploded, bombs flying from the cannons and whatnot. But once you break open the door, you can now enter. So Ganon has likely been aware of our little incursion already. But you have the Master Sword. That sword shall shine in the darkness, casting back evil. With it in your hands, none can keep you from rescuing your sister. Do not be afraid. I haven't been afraid yet. You know what? Will the sword fend off you, huh? Okay, I don't know why I keep doing that till this day, but I can't help it. I mean, just the fact that they let the King of Lions react to your attacks. Yeah, it's just like you're asking for. I have to hit him because he's like an enemy. Unlike other enemies, when you attack him, it just goes through the character model. But here we are in the Forsaken Fortress once again. It's been such a long time. It's nice to reminisce, chill out here. And actually, if you notice, it's not nearly as scary or anything because these freaking searchlights don't mean anything. We have a sword. If they try to come and imprison us, we'll kill them. I mean, no one stands a chance in front of us at all. It's hilarious revisiting this area with how strong we are, but are we? So as you can see, Ganon has sent down an illusion of himself, a phantom Ganon, yes. And this is a nice reference to a boss battle in Ocarina of Time. I really like it. I like the music and I like everything. They're playing a little, you know, freaking volleyball. I don't really care. You're playing ping pong. It doesn't really matter. Everyone tries to like reference it to the sport as correctly as possible, but like, okay, you're hitting a ball back and forth. That's all that matters to me, and that's all I care about. Oh wait, shoot, my hits weren't attacking, or they weren't registering. But yeah, overall, Phantom Ganon, fairly simple, you know, as long as you're able to, you know, time your hits. I don't know, maybe you don't even have to time it. Maybe you can just spam B, but I mean, it's pretty easy to time them. So just go ahead and do so until he messes up the serve, and now it is time to attack. And he's done. I keep forgetting how short these battles are. I keep thinking they'll drag on a little bit more, but I feel like maybe spamming the spin attack a lot Might make him easier. I don't know. But either way, there we go. We have defeated him. He wasn't really much of a boss. Just an illusion. If you can tell by his like weird sound effects, it sounded like laughs as well as grunts of pain. So maybe not. I don't really know what happened to Phantom and Ganon there. But we beat him, and Ganon rewards us with the chest. I don't know why you do this, because believe it or not, Ganon actually filled his fortress with these giant things that are going to block us. But with the Skull Hammer, we can now break these things. Yeah, pound obstacles into the ground. And it's going to be pretty useful. Also, mini blins are going to spawn all over. And I'm just going to pretty much do this. Yeah! You can completely flatten them. And I believe if you hit them like this, you can send them flying. It is so cool. Okay, let me do this again. Hey, buddy. Yeah! Oh yeah, it is such an awesome feature. These mini blins are pretty mini. I mean, they don't stand a chance. And also, I didn't mean to get hit by that. Wow, did that really happen? Or it's fine. Oh, I flattened these guys from hitting them from behind somehow. I don't know how that worked, but it did. Anywho, like I said, I'm just gonna avoid the mini blins. I'm gonna avoid all of the searchlights. I'm gonna avoid everything this area has to offer, because once you do get the hammer, everything's pretty much smooth sailing. Get it? Because, okay, you actually don't sail, though, so it's not a good joke. Because we're not sailing. But it's you know, it's like what the game is. Sailing. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to stop. My point is, it is fairly easy. We're just going to kind of walk through this whole temple, you know, just revisit it by skipping everything. We don't have to worry about hiding. We don't have to worry about any of that. But it is nice to revisit because it's fairly short. It doesn't feel like I'm dragged in to something I have to completely take on again, even though I took it on before. I feel like all it is just kind of like you just, you know, walking your way around the fortress until you make it to the top, because there's really nothing stopping you. As you saw, just slash an enemy and then hit one of those little obstacles to pass by. Now I can just continue on. Even up here, and I'd say this is meant to be like the most difficult room within the temple, because you have two of moblins to try to avoid. But I mean, what can they do to you now? They can't do much. Actually, let me do this. Hey, buddy! Ah! Yeah! Went ahead and swung at his butt because that's what he deserves. I mean, how many times have they hit me and knocked me back? I feel like they deserve it. You know, let's try a hammer on one of these guys and see how they like it. You know what? How about you? Get away! Oh yeah, flatten him out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try the hammer on. Oh, there's not one here actually this time around. Okay, that's fine. Trying to make sure I'm facing the correct way. To hit them sideways, I believe you have to either use the analog stick and have it face sideways like this, or just, no, I think that's the only way, because even if you're targeting, it will depend on how you're striking your weapon. It's very similar to doing a thrust attack than doing a basic attack. Just depends on where and what the analog is facing. But I mean, I don't really see a point in describing how to use a hammer. It's basic inputs. You know that's like a new. That's the next gen. That's like the super extra. What is it I'm trying to say here? Like the most informal and informative way to like do a let's play, where you put every input you do as well. If you're trying to like make a walkthrough, I also pressed the B button here so I can attack. Then I went and played Wind's Requiem by using up, right, left on the Wind Waker. Okay, that's, yeah, it's just, if anything, it's just literally describing every exact input I put up. But you know what? Some people might need that, right? Have you ever needed help with the, okay, this is meant to be a joke, but it's going nowhere. You know, I feel like, you know, not really going anywhere with this. Pretty failed joke, so let's just both act like I wasn't going anywhere with this and kind of stop talking. But pretty big moment is going to happen within the game. I'm really excited for what's up ahead, because once we enter this door, we are going to kind of accomplish what we've started this whole adventure for. And that rhymed. Yeah. Okay, so what is it? Link is sneaking in. Oh, I gotta be careful. Okay, Helmaroc King, we're gooch. No one's here. Huh? Alright, coast is clear. Looks like it's time now. I got the sword in hand. Big brother! Hey, what's up? These guys don't care. You should be excited that I'm here to save you guys. You're okay. I was worried. Same, but you know what? As long as you're safe, that's all good. Let's open. Alright, so guess what? Yeah, that's gonna stop us. We came all this way and it's the cell. No, but hey, luckily the pirates are here as well, so the cell won't open that easily. There you go, acting before you think, as usual. Not really, but then again, I feel like Link does do that. It's fine. We managed to overcome many hardships. There's no way a door would stop us. I swear, do you even realize that we had to draw that monster bird off for you? It was about to come flying in here after you again. I think this time I'm prepared, though. I mean, look at that sword, huh? Okay, maybe she did notice it. What are you looking at? That sword! Oh, okay. Where did you get that? Are you... Is it even possible? How could it be? Okay, well, you're just being weird, but, well, never mind about that. For now, we'll just take these girls. I'm sure their fathers back in town will pay a handsome reward for their return. Maybe not one of them. I feel like one's rich and one's completely poor, so we'll see about that. Maybe one will pay a good amount, but Link doesn't need a payment. He has a sister. He is very happy. I'm sorry to interrupt such a heartwarming reunion. But isn't there still something you need to take care of? Uh-oh. Is it the bird? I mean, I guess it started it all, so might as well put an end to it. If you're worried about your sister, don't be. I promise I'll deliver her back safely to your little island. Normally, I'd expect a huge reward for something like this, but this time, it's my treat. Listen, Ariel, your brother still has some things to take care of. Big, important, grown-up things. Look at Link's face. He's just like... No, I just want to leave now. I have my sister. Let's go. But whatever. He'll be back soon. So just wait nice and quiet until he returns, okay? But big brother, too bad, sister. I got big boy things to do. Miss Tetra, we have to hurry. The bird will be here any second. Gonzo, excellent. You're just in time. Take this one for me. Do they really not comply? But she's fine, just as I told you. Okay, so yeah, they're just gonna grab her. They don't want to risk anything else happening to them. Link's just like, bye, all of this work, and she's just taken away by the pirates. This better not be a joke. Link, we'll be back. I swear it. Okay, I guess that gives me a little faith, you know. But now it's time, yeah, for the big boy stuff. It is time to take care of the Helmaroc King itself. So. Uh-oh. So the door, not only did the door shut, but also it's going to flood. Now this is like the first segment of the Helmaroc King battle. I love the way he looks in this game, like the way his eyes and mouth like glow. This whole game has like this weird lighting effect, and it's awesome. Actually the whole Helmaroc King glows. But anyways, this segment could be a little annoying if you take your time, but if you roll very quickly, this will not take any time, because what the Helmaroc King is trying to do is it's trying to destroy what you're trying to climb here. So what you need to do is kind of avoid it, and if, you know, push comes to shove and you fail, you can easily grapple on to these little ledges here. So if I don't roll here to give myself more speed, it will break what I'm trying to climb. So I have to just constantly avoid it, and once I make it to the very, very top, let's go ahead and take out our hammer and get away from me! Oh my god, I managed to fail! I fell too! Wait, what does this mean? I still have to climb! It's in the water! It's dead! It's drowned! Oh my god! It's funny how I explained this. Just to have to do this. So this is what happens if you don't do this correctly. You have to kind of swing from one area to another. But I mean, I played my cards right and did it correctly. Just the game was like, nah, I mean, you may have hit him at the very last second, but you're falling back down with him. It's fine, though. At least this time, I can do it easily. And if anything, you know, for those who say, oh, I don't know how to get up, well, now you do, guys. You can watch me do it. But it's not that hard. As you can see, we're easily doing it by one quick swing. And there we go. We have made it to the very top. I cannot believe that that was the fail of the battle. That I fell. But whatever. Okay. We made it to the top. It's whatever, you know. overall, I'll be honest, this battle is fairly simple, very easy. But I've been saying that a lot with every battle, and you know what? I'm gonna stop saying that just because I feel like maybe because I played this game a lot, it's just more so like muscle memory than anything. I mean, that's, you know, that's at least my reason I want to say. I don't really know, but I tend to say every boss is pretty easy. I get a lot of people who agree with me, then I get a lot of people who are like, I don't know, it wasn't really that easy in my eyes, but I'd say at least with Zelda bosses, maybe puzzles could be difficult, I don't know. Never had issues with bosses. I'd say ever since I played, honestly, like, I hate to bring it up, ever since I played Dark Souls, I opened my eyes on every single game, and I realized, wow, the combat in a lot of games are very gimmicky, and more so just button mashing rather than anything else. So, yeah. But, and this is a gimmick, as you can see. Like, this is what I mean by gimmicky. Like, there's a attack pattern that you gotta wait out. You wait for it to do its little thing. There you go. He's gonna try to hit me, and oh, geez, he did. I wasn't really paying attention to actually where he was coming from. But it doesn't really matter, because look at how little damage he did. I mean, we're gonna watch him do it again. He's most likely gonna try to either land or attack me like this, and you gotta avoid it. I actually want to see him hit me like that. But oh, look, he hit the wall too. That is hilarious. So after 2 times, is he gonna come land now? That means all he does is hit me worth 1 heart. Because if you see, if I go ahead and let him try to peck me again, go ahead and avoid. Oh, he flew off this time. Okay, well, yeah, he can do that as well. Also a part of his attack patterns, but very easy to avoid. And now he's gonna fly back up and do his same thing. This is what I meant. Yeah, you just kind of wait out the pattern until I'm able to hit him. Once I hit him, we're done. So yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can actually hit him this time. So are you gonna do it? Walk up and jump and bam, there you go. And yeah, just rinse and repeat. So I mean, overall, I love the setting of this battle. I like how you're on the top. You can see the searchlights helping the Helmaroc King with light, and again he did that. Why does he keep doing that? Jeez. Okay, and it just hit me that I should be taking a photo of this guy. That is a horrible photo. But I do want to take a photo of him because, I mean, something is gonna happen after this. That worked? Let's just keep it. Okay. But yeah, I totally forgot what happens after this, and it's so weird how this battle dragged on enough for me to realize that I should be taking photos of certain things. But okay. And bam! We have done it. That's how he actually looks. He looks so badass as well. But we are done! Oh, no, we're not. Okay, I actually thought we were done. I was really hoping we'd finish him within the first phase. Now we are done. Ha! Ha! There we go. And the Helmaroc King has been defeated. And I took a photo of him. Imagine if I didn't. I'd be really upset with myself because watch, he's not gonna run off this time. I mean, the helm has fell off the bird. The Helmaroc. It's no longer Helmaroc. It's the bird. It's dead. It's feathers. It doesn't even exist. It's a heart piece. At least I had a heart in the end, right? Okay, so we did it. Look at all these feathers. It's so messed up, but it like exploded, and yeah, there we go. We got ourselves a heart container by doing so. If you let the feathers, you know, settle down, you can actually blow them like this, woo, and see them fly back up again. I don't know. It's kind of nice. Like I said, I noticed the small, stupid, not so necessary details, and that's usually what takes most of my time when playing games, especially when Let's Playing. I like to, like, whoa, look at how unique this door looks. Actually, if you do look at it, it looks really weird. It looks really tribal, if anything. Like, these are weird. I don't know why, just the way everything is, it just looks really creepy. And oh my god, these knives don't help at all. It's like a nest of knives. Jeez, okay, so but what is beyond this door? We can see the lights are on. So let's take a little sneak peek here. And it's exactly what we expected. It's been a while, boy. You have done well to sneak into my fortress and wriggle your way all the way up here. I suppose the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. My name is Ganondorf, and I am the master of the Forsaken Fortress. Oh no! Well, you know what? You don't scare me at all. By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its pedestal, Did you by chance notice how all the frozen monsters in time down there suddenly begin stirring again? Do you understand precisely what that means? I highly doubt you do. Foolish child, while that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time, it has long played another role. You see, it is also sort of a key, a most wretched little key that has kept the seal on me and my magic intact. By withdrawing the blade, you have broken that seal. Oh no! Uh-oh. You cannot defeat me with that blade that does not sparkle with the power to repel evil. What you hold is useless. Go back to the world below and tell that to the pathetic fool who made this blade. Its power is gone, and its edges are dull. Link, get up! Stop! Let me go! You pathetic little sea rat! My Triforce power is resonating! At long last, I found you, Princess Zelda! What? What are you talking about? I don't know any Zelda. Feigning ignorance will gain you nothing! Tell me, if you are not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce? Crap baskets. It's alright, Link. She has merely lost consciousness. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax. She's safe now. Lord Valoo, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. I'm aware of this. Yet, I thought of our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp. Link, I will explain things later. Now we must return to the world beneath the sea. Hey. How's it going? Ow. Link, you're alright. What is this place? Hey, in Ganondorf, what happened to him? Oh, you know. Ugh! Link, what are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword. Who is using that stone? Just who are you? Link and I are the only ones who can speak through this stone. How dare you use what's not yours? Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Link to see me at once! Well, don't you sound important? Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. Link, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone. You're supposed to show me how to get to where that voice is. Okay, and we're gonna do just that. Next time!